For our third backtest, we're going to do something completely different. 2017, we're going to stick with SPX for this one. And we're going to do a really popular strategy, which is an iron condor. And we're going to do it as a 0 DTE, which is extremely popular, probably the most common type of trade that people backtest and automate in Option Omega is 0 DTE condors. And I'll explain why. And I ran this one already, but I'm going to set it up. And since we're in 2017, I'm going to change it a little bit from how folks would normally set it up today. I am doing, just so everybody knows, I'm doing a 25 delta, 25 wide, put, and call spread. So it's an iron condor. And we're doing 0 DTE. We'll stick with 10% of the starting funds. And we're going to do something different. We are going to only do this on Monday and Friday, which are typical days that a lot of folks trade condors. And the other thing that we're going to do is we're not going to put any VIX conditions. We're not going to really, we've already fitted it by picking some days, but this is again designed to show what the tester will do. Here's something important we're going to do. We're going to do leg groups. So what this does is this allows us to take our iron condor, which is a put credit spread and a call credit spread, and treat them as components. So we're going to have the put credit spread together and the call credit spread together. We're going to enter the trade as one, and then the backtester will allow the user to manage them as separate. And we're going to do something super simple. We're going to put a 200% stop loss, and we're going to click this button, use 0 DTE intermittent stops. And if you read it, it will explain what it does. But this is going to be the most aggressive type of stop loss. It's only available on SPY and SPX 0 DTE. And we're going to do NBBO plus trades, which is going to give us the most number of stops. Here's the tooltip on what it does. I'm not going to go super deep into this. We have a lot of content on how stops work in the backtester. And I will also do the same thing on the call credit side. So we're going to use NBBO plus trades. And then we're going to put fees. Now, I'm going to put fees at $1.25 on both of these. For slippage, I'm going to punish this with 5 cents entry, and I'm going to use 20 cent stop loss, which in more modern backtest for 0 DTE, a lot of people use 30 or 40 cents. Because this is 2017 and the premiums and the SPX itself was much smaller, instead of dealing with an SPX right now where it's 6,400, this was at 2,400 or 2,600. So quite different. So as a percentage, 0.2 is still a pretty healthy percent when the options values are what they are. So we have entry slippage, we have stop loss slippage, and I'm going to do something that a lot of folks do, which is I'm going to cap non-opening losses. This is going to make the backtest lose less money, so less robust. Why am I choosing it? Because this is a demo, and I'm demoing how most people backtest 0 DTE iron condors. They do 3 things. And if you don't do all 3, you're not doing it the way most people do them. Capping losses is one of the 3, but they have stop loss slippage and they use IMSL. And then we're going to run this. I'm going to do a re-entry in here. So I'm just going to re-enter the trades after exit. And this is, we're not showing every single feature in the backtester, but I am going to re-enter the trades after they get stopped. And I'm going to delay it 2 minutes, and we'll just do it 2 times. So that is an additional thing that the backtester can do. I'm just showing you what a typical setup would be for a 0 DTE IMSL driven iron condor, which is a very popular backtest. And here we go. It is not the best trade in the world. It was a little bit profitable, not super profitable. It had 344 trades and it did okay. Nothing really to write home about. Had a couple big losers here. It won 70% of the time. Now, these 2 leg groups are treated as separate, but I will save this and put this as an example. And this will let you see how a lot of people test iron condors on 0 DTE, which again is a very popular type of backtest. This is the 3rd sample video. Hopefully you're comfortable with how the tool works at a very basic level. Hopefully you're willing to take backtesting bootcamp Jump in the community. If you want to build rigorous, robust backtests, especially on SPX, we can definitely show you how. And there's a whole community of people that have been doing it for years and are happy to share what they've learned. Welcome to Option Omega.